Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Premna Shishkumar here. Today I am going to talk to you about internal bioclock, which is running inside our body and which regulates all our biological functions and tells us when to eat, when to drink and when to sleep. This is in sync with nature according to sunrise and sunset. If internal bioclock is disturbed, so you may land up with many problems which I will be discussing in this video. So this is very important. Many scientists have worked intensely on this subject and 3 scientists have received Nobel Prize in the year 2017. This is very scientific, but still if you feel it's unscientific, illogical, then this video is not for you and you may land up with many problems. Okay? This knowledge has been around for thousands of years and passed on through science of yoga and Ayurveda. Our modern lifestyle has made it easier to ignore these natural rhythms. Okay, now let's not waste our time. Directly I'll come to the point. Okay, there are 12 important organs in our body. Although every organ will be working the best all the time, but each organ will be a peak for 2 hours a day. So friends, I'll be telling you what you should do and what you should not do during these hours and what does it indicates, okay? 3 to 5 am, it's time allocated for lungs. So during this time, the breathing will be very deep and long and our lungs will function at its peak capacity. And the patients who have asthma or lung infection will undergo breathing problems, okay? And what you should do during this time is you should be sleeping in a deep sleep. Or if you are awake, practice deep breathing, that is pranayama during this time. Our body will get its needed supply of oxygen and it will in turn will have a detoxifying effect. So when you have enough oxygen supply, it will strengthen our immunity. What you should not do is being awake or doing some severe exercise or be on the phone. That's not at all advised. So what this, if you are waking up during this hour, what does it indicate? It's an indication of sadness or grief that needs to be addressed. Okay. Now 5 to 7 am, that is large intestine. This time contraction and relaxation of intestine muscle takes place. That is bowel movement. So what you should do? Defecation. You should go to toilet and you should drink warm water with lemon or sea salt to assist the process of elimination. And third is you can do exercise or walking. And what you should not do? Sleeping. And you should not drink cold water. And if you are sleeping, you will miss the best elimination time. So you may land up in the constipation problems. 7 am to 9 am, stomach. Stomach function is digestion and breakdown of foods. So this is the best time to have a good breakfast. And if it is out of balance, symptoms may arise including acid reflux, stomach ulcer and bad breath. Okay, what you should not do is, you should not drink or have cold smoothie or any cold drinks. Next is 9 to 11 am. During this hour, spleen will be at peak. The spleen helps in blood formation. It helps to remove the dead cells and clears the dead cells and pathogens and thereby purifies the blood. So to complete this process successfully, what you should do? You should not eat anything between 9 am to 11 am or you should not even drink a glass of water during this time. Okay? And what you should do? You can be physically and mentally very active. So what you should not do is not to eat anything. As I told you, you should not even have a glass of water and most important is you should not overthink. Okay? An imbalance might show up as loose stools, bloating after meals and craving for sweets and low energy. 11 am to 1 pm, it is the heart, that is love time. Heart will function at its peak capacity to take its blood to the entire body. So during these hours, it's best to relax and enjoy your nice lunch. This heart dislikes heat, so try to avoid caffeine or stress or any intense exercise that raises your blood pressure. So, and also what you should not do is, you should not sleep during this time. People with healthy heart will feel more energetic during this time. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Small intestine. The small intestine is at peak energy. The small intestine separates good from bad. That is, it separates clear and turbid fluids and moves it to the large intestine. So what you should do? You should drink sufficient water, and please do not hold back your urine. Okay? When out of balance, condition may arise or duodenal ulcer and bloating with vomiting and gas. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Urinary bladder. Urinary bladder stores and removes urine. So what you should do is, at this time you can enjoy. You can take some salty snacks and warm soup, and you should drink sufficient water. Okay, when it is out of balance, you may experience burning when urinating and also yeast infection. So you have to take care. Okay. Now 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Kidney. Kidney filters blood and maintains chemical balance of blood. So what you should do during this time? Finish your dinner with very little salt. Okay, dinner should be very light. You can't have a huge dinner. So you should finish before 7 o'clock. And also after 7 p.m. it's advised to have a minimum water. And 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pericardium. Pericardium, it's one of the accessory organ system. It is a fluid layer protecting the heart. Pericardium, peri is the outside, cardium is heart. So it keeps the heart contained within chest cavity. Okay, and it supports the heart from expanding, and when the blood volume increases, no, it helps. So it reduces friction between the heart and surrounding tissues. So what you should do during this time? To support the pericardium, this is a time to do something gentle and help you to ease to sleep, like stretching, reading and cuddling yourself. Okay, and also to switch off all the bright lights in the house and minimize the use of electronic devices like mobile and laptop, etc. Okay, and 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. triple burner. This is also one of the accessory organ system and responsible for circulating blood fluids and hormones throughout the body. It's like it acts like a host of a party who is making sure everyone has what they need and are comfortable with one another and have a fantastic time. Okay. So what you should do during this time? You should be sleeping. What you should not do? Not be awake and getting angry or eating or drinking is not at all allowed. Okay. Next is 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Gallbladder. Gallbladder, physically the gallbladder stores and excretes the biles and processes the cholesterol and enhances the brain function. So what you have to do is, as you understood, you have to be in deep sleep. What you should not do? Staying awake. Okay. 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Liver. Liver is at peak at this time. So cleansing of food and processing of waste happens during this time. So if you are consistently waking up during this time, then that you should understand that your liver is disturbed. And also your body is terribly tired, eyes burning and leads to total weakness. Then you have to concentrate on liver. Okay, you have to set right. In next video, I will be telling you 3 techniques how to reset your bioclock. So please do subscribe to get notified as soon as I upload my video. Thanks for watching.